Oi, lads. Gonna try something a bit different today. Something that I've not really tried before, but I've done a bit of noticing, chat. I've had a notice. Gonna play some Bard class. Do you know what card's a legendary? Chariot. Do you know what card's a legendary? Ob Nixilis. So, the reason why I've never tried Bard class before is because I think it would suck if you don't draw Bard class. But I think there's enough good cards now that you can have like an okay game even if you don't find a Bard class. At least that's the thought. But you're definitely playing the partners, right? Bard class puts a counter on Helena and Elena. Helena and Elena puts some counters on your creatures. Your creatures get sacked to Ob Nixilis. Your Ob Nixilis comes into play with 7 loyalty and you insta-ult and you win. Easy plan. So you'll play black ones if you have to, but I guess you value the red and green ones more, right? Because they get discounted. Alright, Magda obviously good. Sad that we can't play Fable. So you can't really play Jaxus either, huh? You're allowed to copy a legendary with Jaxus, but it's very pointless. Meathook Massacre, good card. You can play Ren, right? Ren Chariot is a fine... We're looking for cards which... yeah. This is my plan for Bard class. I know Bard class is a card where it's very, very tempting to like just pretend that you've got a level 3 Bard class in play and then build your deck around that and thinking of all the popping off that you can do. But what I'm going to try and do is build a 56 card JUND deck filled with legendaries that looks as normal as possible. And then just add 4 Bard class. If we draw a Bard class, we'll pop off. And if we don't, hopefully we can still have an okay game. Like, if we can win, like, say, 80% of the games that we draw Bard class, and like 40% of the games that we don't, then the deck is gas, right? The problem with Bard class decks in the past is that they win 0% of the games that they don't draw Bard class. Because they've got a bunch of just garbage-ass cards. Like Kalain. Kalain is just an okay card. You just ramp to your 4-drop. Florian. It's a decent card. Tovolar. It's a decent card. Targnar Demon Fang Null. It's not a decent card. It doesn't go in the deck. I'll tell you what else is fucking gas though. Where are you, baby? Ziatora! Wait, so this thing is absolutely sick in this deck, no? If you don't draw Bard class, you can ramp to it. If you do draw Bard class, it's something that can be fetched with Magda too, yeah. If you do have Bard class, it costs 4 mana, 3 and a black. You can sacrifice... You're playing a bunch of legendaries, so you can just sack the stuff that you've got second copies of. Because you wouldn't be able to cast them anyway. You can make a bunch of treasures, which is good for, well, good for getting to level 3 of Bard class, and then good for kind of popping off with it. Don't we want some looties to get rid of our duplicate legendaries? We do have looties. We have sacrificed them to Ziatora the Incinerator and deal damage to face, and make 3 treasures. We have sacrificed them to Ob Nixilis and then cast a second copy. Alright, JUND Bard class chat. Something like this, but also with some removal spells, obviously. I'm not sure how you get any removal spells in though. What the hell are you supposed to cut? Some Thirsts and some Strangles, I guess? Florian in a Strangle meta? Well, Florian doesn't die to Strangle. Florian's a 4-4 smile. Not a 3-3. You're reading the card wrong. I will say, the removal spells are not that good though. Something like this. You don't want to play too much removal because our threats are so strong that I think you can play like 5 removal instead of the normal 6. We've got Meathook too. Evelyn? Black, black, red. So you discount the red. Or does that discount? Does Bard class make this cost 4? 2 double black? It should work, right? It would be a 4 mana 3/6 flash, draw 2 cards. Wait, isn't that pretty good? 4 mana 3/6 flash, draw 2. So we also have, we've got Florian, so we've got 2 more vampires too. I'll try one Evelyn. Ren might be better, but I think she's worth a try. Alright, I think this deck wants 4 Ob Nixilis, so we're cutting 3 cards. Double black for Evelyn's a little sus. Well, it's not, because we're gonna need the double black for Meathook anyway. So we'll have it. Maybe you just don't want... Maybe top end sucks. You can just do this. I mean, you actually want your cards to be very cheap, right? In a Bard class deck, not expensive. Because on the turn that you go to level 3, you actually... In most games, you can't really afford to just go to level 3, right? You want to go to level 3 and cast something, but you're not going to have much mana left over, so you're going to have to cast something for like 1 or 2 mana on that turn too. So you just want everything to be cheap, really. Alright, let's try some Bard class. Everybody happy, ready to rock and roll? Any haters in the chat? Let's give it a go. I see Bard class. I see a removal spell. I keep. Mirror! Bard class mirror. Bard class mirror spotted. Come on, opponent, let's see it. Let's see the Bard class. Oh my god, just actual Naya humans. I fucking sleep, man. I've never slept as much in my life. I'll play a 1 mana 4/4. Some tokens have been made. Remember when I built this deck with 2 Meathooks instead of 4? Seems pretty dumb. Although, these removal spells are quite gas. Oh shit, we get a draw! Valky, huh? I think that's worth it, man. Actually can't believe opponent didn't block. Interesting choices, man. Interesting choices. We can pay 4 to Thirst the Jetmere. And attack. We could attack, and if they double block with the tokens... Nah. Really wanted to get Ob Nixilis down this turn, but I guess it's okay to not. Tovolar, we do have discount, we might get something to cast here. Damn it. Opponent, you're gonna have to start blocking at some point, mate. Alright, do we sack Tovolar or Florian? I mean, Tovolar for sure, right? Four first strike, baby.
After 1,000 years, finally, a new card.
Yeah!
For me now, Runt.
Now we're fucking popping. Doo-doo, doo-doo. That's a 3-mana Chariot.
Pleasure doing business with you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Oh my god, Florian plus Ob Nixilis is a wombo combo. You just plus pre-combat and then you get to tutor your entire deck. Hello? I'll take a Strangle, please. Incidental combo. Yep, kind of an accidental combo here. Yo, deck, any meat hooks? Cool deck opponent. What do you mean opponent, man? I'm playing fucking Bard class, bro. And you're still not happy? Oh my god, I didn't plus my Ob Nixilis. You're an idiot, man! Listen, it's a hard deck, okay? There's lots of incredible synergies going on. So how about you just fucking chill out? It's okay. How about you just fucking chill?
Pleasure doing business.
It's okay, opponent was discarding their whole hand anyway. I will cast Esika's Chariot for 3. And then I will up my Bard class. So as to never waste any of my incredible legendaries. You're so fucking dead, opponent. Just own up to it. I mean, don't get me wrong. You've got some jumpers, but you've got nothing else. Plasmy. Retain. Thanks. That seems good.
punishment? Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
I'll go with a very cool deck idea.
Do 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 do. Yep, 2 mana Helena Elena. Yep, 1 mana Magda. Opponent is dead. Ziatora! Oh my god, how many? What? Whatever. Ziatora! End turn. Throw the Magda at the dome. 4 mana, 7/7. Flyer, deal 6 to face. Draw 2 cards. Pretty good. Alright, I mean, that was incredibly sick. I was worried about this. I think we can cut the Takenuma. I said this when I was making the deck. Alright, so obviously we need a green or a red. My problem is, if we draw a green or a red, I'm not sure this hand's even that good. Even if we get there. Because you can't play Helena Elena on turn 3, right? It's much better. Grixis. Five color. How is it 5 color? We've only seen 3 colors. You see 3 colors, you just say that's a 5 color deck. They've already got 3, might as well be 5.
This is great banter. It really is.
What? Okay, wombo combo. This plus this. 3 damage. This is the plan with the deck, chat. I actually don't care how the deck performs when we draw Bard class, because when we draw Bard class, we win. This deck is JUND Bard class. If you don't draw Bard class, you can still win the game, maybe, possibly, potentially. And it's going pretty decent so far. I forgot to copy Ob Nixilis. Alright. Okay, wizards. Good job. You've successfully pissed me off enough that you made me forget to do the best combo my deck can possibly do. Alright, well done. Congrats. I'm proud of you. You got me. Well played.
I've conquered entire plains. One city will be easy.
What does this do? Exile instant or sorcery card at random from graveyard. Okay, well, I want to plus both then.
Pleasure doing business with my
In case they get an opus, right?
is old.
If a minus one there, then they can kill both of the Ob Nixilis with one opus. 0 mana windfall.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
Oh, they get to cast these, both of them every turn. Alright, so every time they cast a spell, we've got a 50% chance of being instantly dead. Pretty good. I remove your thing. As a top deck, well, we're still dead to this land, sadly, but, you know, it was a good try. What'd they get this time? Burn down the house. Ah, you fool. Imagine thinking I'm not ready with the Meathook Massacre. The fourth opus. So lucky. Also so unlucky. Wait, I got a treasure? Okay, thanks. I can pay your Jawari, baby. Should have thought about that. Should have played around it. They gave us a treasure. They did give us a treasure. Very kind. Alright, chat. Are you ever willing to be dead to a removal spell on Helena Elena? Not really, because our Kalain only gets to attack for 5 anyway, so it's not a 2-turn clock. Surely they have no removal? Hopefully. But I do doubt it. I know that they don't have a Magma Opus at least. Thanks for the treasure to pay the Jawari. So we've got two more mana next turn on top of these. Strangle. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna be 1 damage off, chat. Feels bad. 5, put them to 7. Block, put them to 6. 5, put them to 1. I think we lose. We lose because we play we drew Strangle. If I had Thirst, I could, like... I could kill my own Kalain. They go to 6. I draw Thirst. I attack for 5. They go to 1. They go all the way down to 1. Straight to 1. Time for a big score. Alright, good games. Easy. Sick win. That was a good game, yeah. Okay, so got a cut Mauling and Takinuma. Our black sources have to be dual lands. So give me up one of these, up one of these, and down 2 slow lands, up 2 pathways. Cut Valkyrie. For what though? I guess you can play. We could add another Tovolar, I think. Yeah, we should just up the Meathooks, man. So I can probably cut like one of these sorcery speed removals. I can see cutting a Halana Elena. Right, Did you probably should cut Ren and 7, right? Like it's trash. This is just my OCD. You know, like I can only put a 6. I want to play Ziatora, but you're only allowed to play 6 mana cards in your deck if you also have 5 mana cards. But that's just not, it's not true. Who made that a rule? It's not a rule. You don't need to follow it. Yeah, Ziatora gets a big discount from the Bard class. Alright, let's give it a try. We're doing well so far, man. We're 2-0 in games that we cast our spells, and 2-2 in games of Magic. That should tell you everything you need to know about this game. Oh, dude, please be Dimir. Dimir can't remove a Bard class, can they? And maybe... I guess they have to be playing... They need Invoke Despair. And Invoke Despair costs a lot of mana. We will have got some use out of the Bard class by then. One mana 3/2 Magda. Coming through. Hold on, dude. I see Island, I begin to think no Bard class. Alright, chat. Chariot or Helena and Elena plus 0 mana Meathook? I think we want to start getting some damage in. Now, at least we get 1 point of damage every time they remove a creature, and they're obviously playing full Dimir control here. I need to actually remove that, because that lets their Bankbuster block my Helena Elena. Alright, Fade and Hope on a 2 mana Helena Elena is kind of fine. No Invoke Despair, please, opponent. Actually, Invoke this. We can block Invoke Despair with the Meathook, right? Pretty nice. Dude, we're gonna have a 7 mana Chariot. If I can sack that to Esika, or if I can sack it to Ob Nixilis, I mean. Very good. Alright, the next turn. Next turn we pop. Maybe. Jawari we can pay. Attacks. Oh baby. That's a good card. Dude, we can ult the Ob Nixilis and it doesn't even die? If opponent lets us do our thing, of course, which they will obviously try and not have happen. I want to keep Helena untapped, right? It's got reach. Although, I mean, opponent kinda loses the game unless they have a removal spell for Helena, so we should, I guess we should play around that by using Helena to crew. They need a removal spell for Helena or a counter spell. I think given our hand, we can afford to take 2 damage. Wait, what? They killed it before my counters? You fool, opponent! You're a fool! Okay. I make a 6/7 Kalain. Alright, no Ob Nixilis ult, but still a pretty good Ob Nixilis. I plus. I plus. Alright. Ob Nixilis threatening to ultimate.
My children drench their hands.
So they can make spiders and then crew the Bankbuster, and they can get a lot of damage in the Ob Nixilis, but then they're just dead on board, right? No attacks! No attacks. Okay. I plus. Thankfully we don't have lethal here, so I get to draw 7. Cool deck, right? Is the opponent honestly gonna rope out instead of letting me ult my Ob Nixilis? What a dork. What a friggin' dork. Attack all doesn't work because they can block with a lifelinker, right? I pump one of the cats, they block the one that's pumped. And then block, go to 12.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Go to 12, back down to, and then I've only got 11 damage. I think I'll draw 7 here.
Good help is so hard to find.
Okay, I think I'll ultimate Ob Nixilis again. That's a 1 mana 8/8 haster that draws a card when it connects. Look at how angry the opponent is at fun. Like, what a fucking vampire they are, man, honestly. Ridiculous. Gotta say, that's the first time I've ever... Well, I didn't get to do it, but we could have done it. The double Ob Nix ult in the same turn. With all the insults, why would you choose vampire? Alright, did. What's that movie called? With a vampire in it? I know you're a stan of that movie. My joke has been ruined by forgetting the film name. Twilight, yeah. Fuck! I had it, dude. I had it on the tip of my tongue. But I choked. The joke. Alright. A little bit scary to bottom a Meathook, but we have no black mana, so... Easy black source. Hey, decent backup plan here. Bum, bum. This is it, chat. It's coming together, baby. Beautiful. My plan with this deck was to win without Bard class. And it looks like sometimes it's possible. Okay, so they've got either... what? Either Iganjo or the Planeswalker. That's annoying. If it's Iganjo, like, a block like this. But this is terrible against the Planeswalker, huh? Oh no, wait, they have Thalia, they can't have the Planeswalker. Okay, let's try it. Let's block like this. Hopefully it works out. What? Oh, no. After combat. Go to combat, please. Pump me up, daddy. I don't want to do Meathook pre-combat because I'll get less counters on my Kalain. One less. Right? Equal to power? Yep. Ah, woo! They had it, they didn't even use it. What? Now, why would you not use it?
After 1,000 years, shake down the low. A new conquest.
Dude, this Kalain is big. It's a big boy.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
I can't pump the Bard class because they have the Initiate. Gotta do this first. They're going to be able to remove our Bard class, but to be honest, we kind of have enough mana that we don't really need it anymore anyway. It's fine. We badly need the opponent to not play 2 spells next turn. They could play literally any 1 spell from their deck and it'll be fine. 2 spells is annoying though. That's fine.
You're ready to lose. We've got the edge in this fight.
I think they should have saved that Wanderer. I know it's nice to keep this creature alive, but it's so important that they cast 2 spells like ASAP.
Remember your training.
Don't think you're some big hero.
But stop using your cards, opponent. You're crazy. You've lost your mind? Absolutely freaking lost it. Alright chat, seems like a good time in the game to draw 7. I can't actually, yeah, I can't use any other spells this turn, so I should just pump my Bard class first. I mean, it makes no difference. I could pump it after I do the Ob Nixilis, because I can't use any other spells or we're going to flip their Cathar, so... Actually makes no difference.
Enough. Notions of morality. All that matters is power. Consider this your initiation.
Excuse me?
to my crew.
Excuse me. Excuse me? Very not cool, very not cool.
Go sow some chaos.
What's so bad about flipping? They don't get to exile anything. Because if I flip, I'm fucking dead on board, man. What do you mean it's not bad? I mean, of course, when you draw 7 and you find 1 spell, that's a, or 2 spells, that's a loss. But I'm comfortable in the knowledge that I tried my best this game. I didn't notice we get to make a devil. What did if I didn't get to make a devil, I couldn't do the draw 7 because again I would be dead on board.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay, you can hit the 1 loyalty Ob Nixilis for 13. Combat resolves.
Dare you destroy what I built.
Alright, pretty sick game. Ecuador! Ecuador!